Hello everyone, thank you so much for tuning in. Beautiful Saturday, you're watching The Remedy, you're watching AETV, and I tell you every time you're watching AETV, you're on the right channel. Please subscribe if you haven't. Yeah, you're not going to lose anything. No costs, I swear to you. So share with your friends, leave a comment, tell us what you would like us to talk about next time. I'm seated here on The Remedy. Next time probably I'll be with Claire. She couldn't make it today. She was under the weather. But anyway, as I look right now, as pretty as I look, I hope I remain like this forever and ever. So looking beautiful and young is something everyone hopes for all the time. And lucky for you, I'm not alone today. I'm with Rhina. She's going to talk about herself later. It's a privilege to have you here today, and you look beautiful, by the way. You're in The Remedy, so you're home. Welcome. We're talking about the secrets of keeping young.
Well, thank you so much for having me here, and it's a privilege. I'm called Rhina Mushagara. I work with Global Health Collaborative as a Relations and Communications Manager, and I'm a business lady with Cool Investments, Uganda Limited.
You have a whole asset.
Try to work. We came here in this world to make money, enjoy ourselves, and enjoy what God has given us. Yeah, so thank you for having me.
You're welcome to The Remedy. This is I like to call it home, so feel comfortable.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, talk about anything you want to. Yeah, so drop a comment if you like, because of course you like her. Like, subscribe, share. Yeah, so we're talking about the secret of looking young and healthy, right? She's a mother of 3. Yes, like seriously, look at her, and you still look this beautiful and healthy. So I don't know if there is a secret, but you could share with us. Do you have a routine you do? How do you catch up for your life to still look this beautiful and healthy?
Thank you, Jennifer, and I'm really flattered that you can think I'm young. Actually, I'm just like, the flashes are coming in. So thank you very much for that compliment. Well, young is really relative. I might be young to you and not young to others, but I'm glad that you've noticed that I'm young. So thank you for that. There are no remedies for this, but how young am I? That should be the question anyway. Well, I would say that I'm just a few stairways close to the 4th floor.
Okay.
Thank God. That's why I wake up every day and thank Him for who I am, for the gifts that He has given me, everything. Like you say, the children. I'm proud mother actually, of 3 children. One is at the university, the older girl. The boys, second one is in high school, and then the last one is finishing his primary school. So yeah, I'm a proud mother of 3.
How many people have told you, no way, you can't be a mother of 3?
Quite many. I've come to just get my phone and explain and show photos. I think I did that with you.
You did.
Because you're like, I don't believe it. Because I actually told you the numbers. Most people don't say the numbers.
Yeah.
If you intrigue me more, I'll tell you the actual number. Yeah, but just now I'm stepping onto the 4th floor very soon. And many people have told me that, and I'm sure my husband also knows that or sees that. I don't know.
Or maybe he's contributing to that.
Oh, definitely. Yes, he does that a lot because he's my real support system. In life, you need a support system to survive, not just to survive, but to be happy. Yeah, so, he's my real support system, I would say. And you don't have to be married or to have a husband or to have a wife or a spouse to have a support system. This could be your own sisters, your own family, brothers, sisters. It could be your friends, if you can actually get good friends, which is really hard. I don't know, but a few. I keep I tend to keep
actually
my
hard.
circles
Small.
very small. Mine is a tiny, very small circle of real friends. I can say I have many friends,
But a few
many,
real ones.
but my real friends are very few, and I'm sure they know themselves. Thank you so much, guys.
Yeah,
Because
so
you know
if you're
who I am.
watching, just pretend it's you. You're among the real ones.
Yeah, sure,
Yeah.
sure. Yeah, no, yeah, it's true because those real few I'm talking about, these are people when you're like you're on the downer side of life,
Yeah.
who will help uplift you, and there are those, and you need always someone to uplift you,
Yeah.
because you said I look young, and I need to acknowledge it. And
Definitely,
really,
yeah.
of course, I think I've acknowledged it because I really love myself for that
Self-love.
much. I have that self-love, and of course, with self-love, you have to have the self-esteem and confidence, which I every time I get out of the house, I wear. I always call that self-confidence.
This
the
is
best
out of the
outfit.
line, but
Yeah.
have you ever seen a woman, even if they don't look attractive, okay, even if they're not so beautiful, everyone is beautiful in their nature, by
Yes,
the
we
way.
are God's creation.
But
Yeah,
a
we're all-
woman with confidence always looks so attractive, you guys.
Yeah.
Very attractive. So yeah, we always do this. We always talk about this on the show with Claire.
that's
Only
good.
to remind you. So
Yes, self-confidence is one thing a woman can wear, or a gentleman, anyone can wear, because whether you have, I'm one person with like bow legs, I have different things on my body that I might not be proud of. Okay, or other people are not proud of. But one thing my mom told me was like, Rhina, embrace what you have. So every time I get out of the house, whether I've made up or sometimes I just put on my jeans and get out the way I want to get out. But I want to feel confident in whatever I put on. And that's what puts a smile on my face.
Yeah,
and that smile will make
definitely.
me move mountains, whether I'm happy or not. But I have to smile and be happy.
So self-love is one of the
Self-love.
reasons you think is keeping you that
I
healthy.
think
Because
so.
yeah, since I'm not the only person that has told you that, because even the person who introduced you to me thought you'd be the appropriate person for this topic, definitely. So it's a pleasure to have
but
you
also,
to talk about that.
Yeah, but also peace. There's that self-love, but you should also be able to have that peace. I
Peace of
think,
mind, yeah.
yeah, peace of mind really works a lot. I'm not saying that everything is like a straight line in life, but you have to try and make things straight for you, work out for you. If you see a hurdle, don't try to bang it. Look for a way of going around it. Yeah, so for me, when it comes to that, really, I don't know. It's back self-love, self-confidence.
Self-love.
Yeah, but most of all, support system is very important.
It is.
And my support system is my husband. I thank him so much.
Yeah, we want to appreciate him for keeping you this beautiful. Yeah, it is rare. You have heard of ladies, mostly, since we are ladies, we're not going to speak for men because who knows, they might attack us. You've had ladies, it happens mostly with us anyway. They refuse to talk about their numbers, or when it's their birthdays, they're having like 2 birthdays in a year to confuse us about their age.
Yeah.
They want to look younger than they want to have the number that is younger than they look, or maybe they feel like they look young, so they should give themselves that age. I don't know, what has age ever affected you in any way? The number, does it give you shivers? Do you get scared of?
Well, truthfully, before I hit 30s, I used to ask God, take me to 30. When I was in my 20s, I was like, God, can I reach 30?
I do that. I swear I do that.
And I remember on my 30th birthday, we threw a big party at a certain place here in Barra, and it was so mega. But like, I was so happy that I had reached the 3rd floor. But when I started going 1, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, I'm like, jeez, why? Life kind of starts changing, And then there's
you
this
start
body change that also happens with us women. I think women, I'm a woman, I will not talk up on behalf of a man.
Yeah.
So there'll be these changes, then the fat is coming up, and then bulging. I'm a mother, of course, I've given birth to children. So I start now becoming self-aware of, I'm growing old. I'm getting the fourth floor. So now my problem is getting on the fourth floor.
So you get those fears.
Yes. So actually where I am, I'm like, oh my God, how will fourth floor find me?
Yeah.
You know, I've looked out to several people, several models. You look at people who are so young, they tell you they're 51, 5 children, and they're looking so, you know, so young and younger. They look younger than me. I'm like, I have to beat this one. So that's one thing that also helps. But with the numbers, you fear. When you I've had my fears, but that was only when I reached 30. But before then, I really wanted to reach 30.
So how did you deal with it?
How do I deal with the fear?
Yeah, the fear.
Oh, well, so
because
of recent, I've become so cautious about myself. So I'm this person who is I still don't really care about myself that much, like I've seen some of my lady friends or colleagues do.
Yeah.
But I'm self-aware of what I eat. But I love meat. I love pizza. I love all this junk, which when you read online, it's bad for your health, or you won't look nice, or you won't look younger. So I've become very cautious of recent, and that was really after 30. When I hit 35, that's when I was like, okay, 35. That's when you can't even give birth anymore.
Really?
I mean, you can, but the chances are less. You're not so fertile as a woman as when you were. Yeah, by then I think any heat would make me get pregnant when I was below 30. So all those come in a woman's head, and you're like, oh my God.
Were you done giving birth by then? By that? Are you done?
No, I'm not done. I'm not done. But right now,
about to give you a sister.
Right now it's a career. I'm on my career path and growth. But once I reach the fourth floor, I think I'll get worried about it. Because our children are now old. The last born is 12 years, for Christ's sake. So I need
some good space.
Yeah, so that's a topic for another day, but definitely I'm not done. More kids are coming. Just watch the space.
I see. And I love the way you're confident about your body, and you're confident about your body, right?
Oh, yeah.
Why wouldn't you?
Not yet. I'm not yet at 100%. I'm at 85.
All right. Your story is so amazing. Okay, with what we're dealing with what we are getting into, I want us to talk more about like body insecurity. There are very many people facing body insecurity. As you know, as time goes by, even with me, you should have seen me when the show started. I think you should know. I have added some flesh, my dear.
I'm going to watch
the first episode. If you watch the remedy, my bones could be counted. I'm telling you. So as we grow,
no, it's okay. It's okay with that, because if I was to show you where I've come from, when I was in my 20s, I think even having the firstborn, I was really tiny, very tiny. My, like you say, the bones, I had these small legs and bow. I was so insecure about my legs. I would never put on skirts.
Really?
Yeah, dresses. I was always trousers, because I was not so comfortable with my legs.
So we grow and our bodies change.
Definitely.
Like seriously, I also reached a point and I was like, wait, I was adding weight at a terrific speed.
Please don't.
No, I'm telling you, if someone knew me last week, they would know.
Do you have a child?
No, I don't. I'm getting to my question. I'm getting to my topic. You guys, okay, why are you making my life hard? All right. Okay. As we grow,
what I'm trying to say is don't gain weight, because you regret it.
That's right.
I regret it.
That's where I'm getting to.
Yeah.
Okay, so our bodies keep changing and we have different bodies. Sometimes you can't control it, sometimes we do. or sometimes we can. So with body insecurities, as you have grown with the age, you reach a certain point and maybe your body started advancing in ways you didn't understand. How did you deal with the pressure? Because sometimes it really comes with pressure.
Yeah, it's
Mostly with like a belly. You guys, ladies hate belly fat.
I hate what I have right now, but I know I said it to my colleagues who were in their own also shapes, and they were like, "You be,
Hey,
what are you trying to say?" Because to
Yeah,
them, they
exactly.
feel you're looking, but everyone has their own goal. But
Yeah.
you will never love the addition in the weight. You
But
were
sometimes
criticizing
you
the
do.
small size that you had. I wish I can get it back.
No, it
Okay?
was bad.
Yeah, mine was worse. But how you start feeling and dealing with it is okay. First, when I reached, I think 30, because all our kids had our babies,
Yeah.
and I retained my weight, my shape.
Really?
Yes. I think I showed a photo of way back 2011. You were like, "Were you 15 or something?" I don't remember the comment you gave me. That
Yeah,
was
but
in
you looked
2011,
younger.
and I already had all our babies, all the 3.
Really?
So when did I gain the weight? I gained the weight within the 3rd floor. Of course, I was careless. I'm one person who eats and drinks whatever I want. I'll take my whiskey. I'll take my beer. I'll eat. Yeah, it's important to have some, alcoholic content in life. Not healthy.
You can
please.
contain it.
It's not so healthy.
Take it with water. It's healthy.
No, any medical personnel seeing me or nutritionist, they might be saying, "Yeah, we are not surprised by Rhina, but what she's saying is not right." Because really, alcohol is not so good. I really want to say that alcohol is not good. If you can, do it in moderation. Or stay away from it.
All right,
okay.
Let's get back to the body.
Yes.
We don't want to start telling lies to
because also alcohol affects the body. I gained weight because I was binging. I want to be genuine because I reached a point where I would really drink a lot. Okay. Not that I had problems or anything, but I think maybe I'd missed a certain point in life because I gave birth when I was young. Yeah. So I kind of missed some certain age. So I reached a point when I'm done with children, now I'm making my money, I want to go hang out, vacations. So I think I took loads of alcohol. It's not good. So gaining the weight also came from alcohol.
Really?
Yes. Alcohol attributes a lot on weight gain. So we've been asking how I've been doing this. So I looked at my lifestyle. One, I've said alcohol. Yes, I had to cut and really reduce and try and work around it. I'm not saying I'm there, but I'm cautious now. Yeah. I'm really cautious on what I put in my body because what you look like is what you put in.
Yeah, but
yeah, I love meat.
I saw a certain meme. Okay, I don't know why I have to remember that meme. But they said you look like what you eat, and someone really looks like a hamburger. Okay,
but that's true because a hamburger is one. Yeah, but anyway, I love meat a lot. But once I do it, I'll wake up and be guilty and see how to cut it.
You gym, you play.
Yes, I play volleyball. Okay. I do workout. When I'm really in the mood. I don't work out all the time. So I have these periods when I'm in the guilty mood, when I know that now my wardrobe, my favorite shirt, I no longer fit in it. That's what really pushes me. And like I said, support system. I have colleagues at work where we're like, we need to look like this. So when they see, for women, it's not easy to say that your belly is coming out. You're looking weird. Yeah. But at least I have friends who I have this confidence in, and they have confidence in me that they can say, Rhina, look, your cheeks are terrible.
We need to work on that.
Yeah, you need to work on your tummy. So that's that part of support system I also have, that you create that friendship at your workplace or the people you hang around with. Yeah. And they will tell you, and that's when you get guilty and run back to ensure that you fit in that favorite shirt of yours.
And it's also very, very important to realize yourself, to know yourself. Yes. And when you love yourself, you know that there are some things that are not good for you. for you to look a certain way. So I think it is okay. Some of us are very lazy, but working out sometimes is important. Yeah,
I hate it.
who loves it? Yeah. No one loves it, but you have to work out to look a certain way, and we have to know the right workouts to do for something, for a certain intention.
Yeah, true.
Right? Yeah.
Truthfully, I was a sports lady. I think I still am, but I relaxed and let it go. But now, like I told you, I'm stepping on my 4th floor, so I'm so cautious. So I do ensure that I have to play volleyball when I'm from work. Like I've already told you about my wardrobe. It's one thing that motivates me. That favorite shirt that I would always want to fit in because of the arms and all that. And then...
But arms really increase.
Oh God.
I want mine to increase. But let's go.
Please. Whatever you ask, God will give you. But you call me one day if I'm still alive, God willing, and tell me when you got your arms what you're feeling. Really? Yeah. It's not, don't ask for the weight. Please. No one should ask for it. But when you have it, also love it. We are not saying having weight is the wrong thing. You can look young. You can look that fresh with your size.
I think it's
is that chubby love. So when you it all goes back to self-confidence. Whether you're plus which size or minus which size, self-confidence.
I know. But you know, I came like from campus. Since I was born, I was always like so tiny. So it got me like so insecure because everyone used to tell, are you eating? Wait, you went to campus, you're not eating, you get something like that. And body shaming. And I also didn't, there's some, I was somehow insecure with some parts. So when I started gaining, I was all over everyone's face. Like I'm adding weight. And then I got some cabillas, like, you know, when
the body shaming really has affected most girls. I'm not going to say boys because my sons haven't shown me that or any other experience, but the friends I've had or the people I've seen, or even myself, because when I was really tiny, I used to really feel like I look weird. But because I was like kind of a tomboy, I wouldn't mind.
You get so many comments.
You can even get depression and fail to go to school or to do what you're supposed to do. But shaming is real and bad. I hope people can really stop that because it's really one thing that can put someone's self-esteem down. So
I don't think anyone has an opinion on some other person's body.
Exactly. We need to appreciate how God has created everyone. So really, body shaming. I hope everyone can appreciate who they are, love what they have. Because like I said earlier, the way I am is the way I am. It might not look good for you, it might not look good for my neighbor, but I love myself. So that's why I say, dear self, I love you so much. And I wake up, put on that confidence, I wear it, and I rock it, always own it all the time. And then do your work. Because at the end of the day, you have to deliver. You have to make yourself happy. You have to make money.
You have to, dear ladies. We tell you by that. We keep telling you, if you didn't watch last weekend, go back. Watch what happened to Claire.
You have to
make
money.
Money.
Yeah, I think one of the other things, live along the support, all things as a lady. Get your money. And I think I got this from my mom. She's one person who say, look, my daughters, however, whether you get married to a rich man or whether you do ensure you work. Whether you have a white collar job, you're in office running around or not, you can even go do your digging. Any work, as long as you have your own cash, you can wake up.
That's why even sometimes, you have a friend, you haven't seen each other for like 2 years, so when you meet them and they look good, the first comment is, oh, you're making money. Yeah, you look like money. So when you also make money, you look good, honestly, like for real. That's the truth. So I'm not saying, but you
money makes you sometimes money can make people.
It gives you comfort.
It gives you that more confidence. Because remember, we're talking about that self-love, self-confidence. But how are you going to walk around when you know that you're going back home? Maybe you're counting of husband's kameza for those who are married, and it's not there.
Or maybe
and then maybe there's no one to provide for you. there's no supper for you back of your mind, how are you going to be smiling? So I urge every lady, I don't know if this is part of it, but for me, I wake up knowing that I must make money at the end of the month, whether I'm getting a salary or just in my own world, I save something. Even though it's just to save 10,000. Okay, let's go down and say 5,000 on a monthly basis. Wake up knowing that you have your 5,000. You're going to have your dinner.
Yeah.
Or you can have a border bee back home.
Yeah.
Know that you're going to trek and you're miserable. You reach home, rest, whether you've had dinner or not, but at least you've reached comfortable but happy, rest and
you have somewhere to sleep.
Yeah, so ladies, let's go out and make money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, honestly, you may take it rough, but that's one tip of keeping young and healthy.
To me, I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it works for everyone. Yeah, I'm not going to say this works for everyone. Yeah. But when I know that my bank account, my personal as Rhina Mushagara, not business joint or family, or or hubby's kameza, just my money that I've worked for.
Yeah.
I've woken up at 6:30. I've gone to office. I've worked. I've gone to my businesses. I've worked. That money I've toiled for.
Yeah.
Gives me more confidence
and gives you joy when you're eating it.
Oh yeah. That's true.
The joy. It gives you joy. It keeps you young.
Yeah. So I don't know if that answers your question.
It does.
How you keep young.
Okay.
But I don't have any secrets per se. That's me. I jump around. I make loads of noise. I get very happy and I get very angry. Unfortunately, very fast.
Okay.
Yeah. So
how do you deal with that stress?
So with the stress, how do I deal with the stress?
Because those things come in.
There's no way you can live without that happening. Otherwise, I think there will be no balance, no life balance. Yeah. So how do I deal with stress? I'm one person who has this anger issue. Like when I'm angry, and especially it's like a grudge, not a grudge, but angry for you. You might be right of what you did, but I'm angry. I first withdraw.
Okay.
And if I withdraw and don't come talk to you, I kill myself. So I become so unhappy. So I've come to do something which I do often. When I'm angry at you, I will tell you.
That is better.
So I just tell you whether I'm sober or drunk, but I'll just tell you because it helps me relax. And then within a second, whether you're angry with me now, it's not my problem. Right now, I'm happy.
Yeah.
I've said what was hurting me and I feel relieved. I know this has pissed off several people from my own close family to my relatives but it helps me relieve and release loads of stress. Talking about it. People don't like it, but to me, it's my, I don't want to use your word remedies, like using your word, but it's a solution. It's a solution to most of my problems. When I'm angry or stressed over something, I tend to say it, and when I keep it, unfortunately, it leads me to doing weird lifestyle things. Drink, overeat, or overeat whatever I need to eat. Just watch my movies and sleep.
I wish I would
never eat. It's unhealthy. So I try to avoid that.
I would overeat whenever I'm angry.
No, I do
because
that.
I don't want to eat when I'm angry. But we've talked about it before. I think it is always good to when you're angry, to let it out. We posted someone, I don't want to use terms I don't remember. We posted people on the show before clearly told us it is not good for you to keep in the anger. When you feel it and you let it out, a problem shared is a problem solved, right?
Okay.
Whether you've not shared it or not, but you've told someone who has offended you, so it's out. So
that's how
it's healthy.
It helps me release like the stress I have. I tell you and then let go. If it's stress beyond people, like if it's not general, I have a farmhouse where I run to.
Okay.
Yeah, just some chicken and goats, and then
deal with it.
Of course, I do loads of sports sometimes, like games, volleyball. I told you earlier. I'll just go on court if people to play with. That's one thing that. But mostly for the last few bits, how I even gained weight, get my stress, it's get my beer or my whiskey and food and then sleep, which is not healthy. And it leads anyone to gain weight.
Yeah, but you look good.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, don't complain. Yeah, you look good. So, I don't know if this sounds rude, but yeah, for your age, you really look good. I hope it's okay.
It's okay.
I am very careful with talking about age with us women.
Not all women. I've met one
Yeah.
of my role models who she's very proud to talk about her age.
I've also met a few.
Yes, and
Yeah,
I was like, wow.
But you've also had a statement of asking a woman for her age is rude. You've never had?
Yeah, I think most of them don't like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know you asked me about it. I told you my actual age, but I was like, I won't tell you. But I know where I'm headed. And that's where I'm headed, because you know that. But 40s.
But it's
scary.
Like it's really,
really. So I might reach a point when I won't even talk about it. Maybe after 40, I'll be comfortable.
And I think that's also very okay. For you not to talk about it, it's your.
It might not be okay because I used to over talk about my age. Every time I would, like when I wanted to reach 30 and I reached 30, I would be proud saying, I have a friend of mine who she reached 42. She was like, proudly 42. The next day she's proudly 43. I'm like, oh my God, we are supposed to be hiding this. But she looks so good. I think that's why. Yeah. So I'm like, so I need to be.
That is why we have the show like today.
Her.
We really need to. We really need to still look good in our 40s.
Oh yeah, and I intend to look good.
So when you 40s. Look good, by then you'll be proudly saying your age.
Yes,
I'm really
it motivates you to say that.
To get it. I feel like I've had a few interesting things that happen to women when you get to your 30s. I'm excited to experience those, and also there is the way I feel like my brain runs faster than my age. Sometimes, according to stories off the camera, but so I'm interested. Sometimes when I reach that age, I feel like I'll do some things and people will be like, okay.
Yeah, I think that's how
because now I do things and they're like, how old are you? You need to
grow up.
No, you need to do things that are your age. Like sometimes I act more.
Oh, I've had that quite a lot.
Yeah,
someone will say, "You're a mother of 3. You're a wife to someone. Why are you doing A, B, C, and Z? Come on, this is what makes me happy.
Yeah,
better like it or leave it, because I'm not going to please the world to look better. If I'm to please everyone, then I'm going to live a miserable life.
Definitely.
Which is not me. But of course, you don't also want to infringe on people's comfort, those who are around you. So I try as much as possible to have fun, to make myself happy, very happy. And but I try not to annoy people, though sometimes when I'm trying to make myself happy, I annoy a lot of people.
Some people.
Yeah, so it's
do you feel like your age has restricted you from doing some things over time?
Yes. I had a habit of every time, I still have it. Every time I pass the equator, I have to do an upside down photo shoot. Maybe I'll show them to you later. And
how is that affected by your age?
So everyone's like, I think I did the first one with, the first one was with my mom and dad, actually. I forced them practically to help me because I had seen someone who had done it. One of our expatriates had come and was like, oh, Rhina, this is what I did when I reached the equator. I'm like, I'm going to try it. So one time I was passing with mom and dad, may they rest in peace. And then I pushed them hard. Really, really. No, that was the second time mom and dad. The first time we were with friends in 2018. We were going to sorority. Yeah, so I told my friends that put me up and down. They were going to know that I was lying. Yeah, that was 2018. Then mom and dad were 2019. So I do that every year. I have to do a photo. So recently, 2022, at the equator, Masaka Road. So I had my auntie and my husband, and then I was like, oh, it's time to do a flip. And then he looked at of course for him he knows that I have to do it.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah,
my auntie was like, you need to grow up. Things you don't do. Oh, married.
At your age.
At your age. I was like,
married.
How old am I supposed to do a flip up? That's what she told me. And then she asked me. I was like, okay. It's my life. My husband is here. It's not worried.
And I know. He's not
so
bothered.
I've been and after that I like post it on Facebook. I'm like, oh, I'm still fit. You know, you're trying to follow up on that trend or whatever you're doing. And then people judge you. People say that, but it makes me feel happy. And I feel I'm still young. So if next year 2023 I don't do it,
do you feel like I'm missing out?
No, I feel that I'm growing old. So it's one of mine.
Yeah, okay. Right. It's like a routine.
Kind of every year.
Annual routine.
Every year I have to get an equator photo.
Okay.
Upside.
Alright. That's interesting. That's something that could really keep you moving. Do we have more time, Henry? Oh, I wish we had the whole day because this was very interesting.
Maybe next time we'll meet somewhere.
Yeah. Do you have like any last advice you could offer to the viewers, the ladies out there scared about their age?
Well, I wouldn't say advice because who am I to advise?
Kind of an opinion.
Yeah, maybe from my side of it, just be yourself.
Yeah.
Do what makes you happy, as long as you're cautious about what's surrounding you or who is surrounding you, what affects them with your actions. Because someone like me who is married, husband, children, sometimes you might do things that make you happy and then they're not doing right by your close people. So, but love yourself. Do what makes you happy. Be cautious about who's around you.
Yeah, true.
Oh, and make money.
All the time. That is a very, very strong point.
Make money.
Thank you so much for coming. It was very interesting having this chat with you. It wasn't hard at all. Yeah, so that was amazing. And if you're watching, thank you so much for watching on The Remedy. Till next Saturday, I love you so much for tuning in and for subscribing and for liking. Yeah, with Henry behind the camera always. Thank you.
Okay.
You're watching a Hit TV, empowering you.